let's take a look at sight reading for the voice on a staff. We have our treble clef and our bass clef. We have our 5-line staff and our time signature. Now, when we're looking at each of these notes, we can see that it has a rhythmic value, but it also has a position on the staff. That means that we need to pay attention to both of those things. In 4/4, this top number means that there are 4 beats in each measure. And this bottom number means that my quarter note is what gets 1 beat. When I look at the rhythm of this, I see that I have beat 1, beat 2, 3, 4. Then in this measure, 1, 2, 3, and I hold it out for beat 4. This measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, held out for 4 there as well. I also have pitches. As the notes move higher up on the staff, they go higher up in the scale, higher up in solfege. The first note here is do. The first note of a song will always be do, but it's a pretty good guess as to the start. We'll talk about exactly why that's do in a later lesson. This first note is do. That means everything on the same line or space is the same solfege syllable. Because all of those notes are all on the same space, they're all going to be the same solfege syllable. So that's do, so is that, and so is that. If you read bass clef for this particular piece of music, it's the exact same thing going on. We're in bass clef, we're in 4/4, we have the same rhythm, and we also start on do. For right now, you can read whichever clef you want. Read the one that's more familiar to you, or stretch yourself and read a different clef than what you're used to. So if those notes are do, now we've moved up 1 note. In this case, we're moving up from a space to a line. In this case, we're moving up from a line to a space, but in both of those situations, we're only moving up to 1 note. And the note that's right above do is re. And because all 3 of those notes are on the same spot, the same space here or the same line here, those are all re. Again, we go up 1 note for the next set, and we have several in a row that are the same pitch. This goes from this line right here to this space right there. That is mi. This goes from this space up here to that line right there. Again, 1 note higher. Same thing as well. Those are also mi. Mi, 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 mi. Sorry for sounding selfish there for just a second. Now we step down and we go to re, another re, and then we end it on do. We're going to go through this in 3 steps. First, we're going to count the rhythm. Then we're going to speak the solfege in that rhythm. Then we're going to sing it. So first, count the rhythm. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that's pretty simple for you. If not, rewind and try again. Now let's speak the solfege in rhythm. And we're going to use our solfege hand signs for a couple of things. One, it's going to help us keep a steady tempo, which is very important. The second thing is that it's going to start working on our brain and showing us where these pitches are headed. As we go up in the scale, our hand moves up. Even though we're not singing now, we can start to lay that groundwork. Speaking it in rhythm with a nice, good, solid hand sign solfege for do. Ready? Chant. Do, 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 re, 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 mi, 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 re, re, do. as we have those longer notes, you want to what we call pulse the hand sign, meaning you keep track of the beats even though the note is longer than a beat. Now that we've done that, we are ready to sing. Do. So guys are singing in my octave. Ladies are singing this octave. Do. Echo what I sing. Do, re, mi. Sing. Do, re, mi. Now my turn. Mi, re, do. Your turn. Mi, re, do. We're going to sing do, re, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. Sing. Do, re, mi, re, do. So those are all of the notes that we have in this whole thing. Do, re, and mi. All you have to do right now is stick that rhythm that we just chanted onto these pitches. From the beginning, sing do, two, ready and go. Do, 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 re, re, re. Mi, 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 re, re, do. For some of you, this may be the first time that you've ever read sheet music for the voice. It may be the first time you've ever read sheet music ever. That's exciting. That's great. This system that we just did in this very simple short piece is the same system you're going to use to sight sing anything. Keep practicing this and you will be able to read more music than you thought possible.